Okay, hi, hey, how you doing, guys? It's Adrian here from Conquering Life with Christ, the YouTube channel, and well, formerly known as Conquering Life with Sage. That's my nickname. But just wanted to reach out to everybody and say hi. Some of you have asked me in the past to do a video about the channel, but in person instead of using the AI system that I use to convey the messages that I want to convey, which is perfectly fine. I'm happy to do it. I don't think I could really. Excuse the noise in the background, by the way. I'm actually recording at my job since it's only background quiet I can kind of get. But I'm not sure if it'll make a difference between seeing me or the AI video explaining about it. But uh, if it gets more in touch with people, or if it makes you feel closer, or that is a real person, I'm for it. So again, my name is Adrian, also known as Sage. I live in New York, currently in Brooklyn, and I'm a father of two. I am a husband. I'm a brother. I'm an uncle. I'm a friend. I'm a counselor. I have a lot of roles. um, I take care of the elderly. What can I say? I do a lot of things, but I don't want to be consumed by me. So I was asked a bit to kind of explain a bit more about the channel, and I don't know how much more I can really explain other than the videos that I've already put up, but I'll try. Um, Originally, this channel was focused on men's empowerment, particularly from the eyes of black men. I know, as you can see before you, well, categorically speaking, in the United States, I'm counted as a black man. I'm light skinned, but still I'm counted as a black man by their category. So I decided to have a perspective of seeing the world through those eyes. I'm very big on practicing certain teachings and scriptures from the Holy Bible. Not perfectly, obviously. No man is perfect. But one of the things I believe in is charity begins at home, then abroad. Charity is another word that you can also say for love. Begins at home and abroad. So I have the perspective of my people first before I try to look outwardly towards anyone else. So the understanding, the vision, what I see in the world has to begin from my people, my perspective as a black man, then abroad. That's where I'm going with this. So with that said, I started with that way. How does what's going on in the world, what's going on with the New York City, what's going on with just the way, so to speak, the spirit of man has become in the world that we are today. Reflecting within myself, of course, I have my flaws, my sins, my shortcomings, like everybody else. Saying, and then looking outward and connecting with others who may be experiencing similar situations. Um, yeah, so it's basically it started that way, but then it started to evolve. A lot of people, there were four components, excuse me, that I've noticed amongst men and women as well. But again, the concentration is with men first, black men first. Um, that we are neglecting or unable to really take hold of four components in our lives that are affecting us and killing us from the inside out. That's why I make videos occasionally when people ask me, "Hey, what's this channel about?" I often make videos, AI videos, saying that, "Hey, we are about empowerment, empowering the body, the mind, your money, and your spirit." Just a recap on what that, in case you haven't seen any of those videos, it is about finding resources, teaching, and knowledge about how your body works, starting as a man, and of course as a woman too. And what type of exercise, what type of food you should be eating, and whatnot. And I am gathering more information to make those type of videos as we speak. I've already made a few herbal videos, and I hope you guys like the videos. But yeah, like that. Things that can enrich the mind. I'm looking for more resources, whether it be books, classes that may be going around the city or around the country that you can get easy access to for free or very cheaply. We can acquire more skills, more knowledge, more insight into different topics, different things in life that may be able to, help you monetize yourself, boost up your resume, your CV, and just overall just make your life better. And then that's the body, the mind, your money. I'm very, very, very big on multiplying money outside of working. What do I mean by that? Well, I've always talked about dividend cash flow investing. What I do is that I just basically put money in stocks in the market, or exchange traded funds, short, or ETFs for short, that pay you over and over to have them. You just own them, shares and shares and all, 1 share, 2 share, 3 share stock, as whatever you can, and over time keep buying more shares, and your cash flow that the dividends will pay will keep growing with you. Pretty much, idealistically, forever and ever, but nothing's ever forever. But at the same time, it's passive income. It's $1.25, for example. You'll never have to worry about it again because you know it's always coming in. And I started out with monthly paying stocks and quarterly paying stocks. More recently, in the last couple months, I've discovered weekly paying ETFs. I'm not going to go into the detail in this video because I need certain, even though I'm good at what I do, and I do have people I work with, the truth of the matter is you should never trust anybody online that you see, even a handsome face like mine, that you see with information, financial information off the back, and just because I'm experienced, unfortunately, I'm not licensed, so therefore I cannot give you advice. But let's just say there are resources out there, and there are funds out there that can pay you weekly as well. Again, I'm not going to go into detail, but just do some research. Of course, if you work within my group, I can talk to you a little bit more, but that's another story. So yeah, multiplying the money, just have it grow with you as a side income, or a business, or it doesn't have to be investment, it could be a business, or anything else that you can put your money into that can grow. And then, of course, empowering the spirit. There's really nothing I can really say that can properly personify how important it is to turn your life to Jesus Christ. You're probably saying, "Oh, why is he talking like this? This is about empowerment." Well, there's not much more empowerment and higher than the Lord Himself stepping in your life. I'll be straight with you. If you allow Him in, He's a gentleman, of course, He's a spirit, but you have to let Him in. Say, I've lived out the saying, and I believe it's Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and I really have been able to do some things only because He's been empowering me to do so. I don't want anyone, again, from the perspective of a man first, I say this for all men, black men first, but I don't want this perspective of, I don't want anybody to be falling behind without Him. The world is changing, it's getting darker, it's getting harder, it's getting more expensive, and all kinds of nonsense and weirdness and evils are about. It's really, really time to come to Christ. As I always say in my videos, it's time to make that eternal investment that will last far past your dividends, far past your body, and far past your mind, forever and ever. He is the greatest investment you can make, and He returns some, and then some. So, with that said, that's what this video. That's what Conquering Life with Sage was what it was, but Conquering Life with Christ is about. I want to see my people, all people, again, I start at home, charity begins at home, but I want to see all people grow and prosper, especially working class people who are struggling. They need it the most. Blue collar workers, trade workers, factory workers, the local clerk at your bodega. I don't care, but they need it the most. The rich already have theirs. It's everyone else who needs it, that needs that peace. And I'm very much convinced that if we work on those 4 components, we can make your lives better. So, with that said, I hope this little introduction about myself and this channel, I try to be as transparent as I possibly can. I'm not very good at making videos, and with myself, that is, I just kind of talk. But I hope that in some way, brothers and sisters, especially you brothers, this video has touched you, moved you, and given you more clarity of what we're about, and what Conquering Life with Christ is about. I'm a little nervous, so excuse me. With that said, thank you very much, and as always, well, let's grow.